Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where we talk about manga and books. As for today's video, I have the collective manga haul for the month of August, and before I get started I just want to say that I have read some of this manga and they are probably in the video for the reading log of August. So if anyone is curious, I will let you know which ones I've read and the ones that are part of that video. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. So there's a lot to cover, so I'm going to start with the BL section, which is the biggest one. And first of all, I have by the publisher Kuma, I have the Canis Dear Hatter Volume 2. The art for this one is very beautiful. I have not read it. Hopefully I will do it soon. And here is the first volume. Again, it's such a beautiful cover. Next I have Canis Dear Mr. Rain. Moving on to one volume that I have by Tokyo Pop, and that is Lullaby of the Dawn Volume 3. Another one that I have not read but I have really high hopes for, and I'm waiting for the fourth volume to be released. Another one that is my favorite series that I absolutely love and have been recommending this to everyone, that is Delinquent Daddy and Tender Teacher. This is such a wholesome BL story and it's one of my favorites. Next we are moving to Sublime, and first off we have Marque Volume 3. The other volume I have by Sublime is Given Volume number 9. This is such a beautiful cover, and I have to reread everything of Given because I have forgotten what was the last volume I read, but hopefully I will reread it soon. Next up I have Pink Heart Volume 2. And the last volume by Sublime is Daisy Jealousy. This is a one-shot. And next we have a new publisher, and that is Animate. Is that the name? Yeah, Animate International. And here I have one of my favorites, BL of all time. I have a lot of favorite BLs, but this is the one. I recommend this to anyone that likes BL. You are going to enjoy this so much, and that is Mask Dance Danshi, They Shouldn't Lead to Love. I honestly never expected to get this manga published here, but I'm so happy that it finally did get published. Next up I have a one shot, and that is Living with Him, also by Animate International. I have not read this, but it seems like such a cute, wholesome story. Next up, I have one volume by 70s, and that is Marriage to Kitsune-sama. And you guys guessed it, I have not read it, but the art style is very beautiful, and the story seems to be really interesting. But I will let you all know once I read it what I think about it. And moving on to the manhwa that I bought in August. There were only 2 and they were pre-orders. And the first one is The Dangerous Convenience Store Volume 3. I'm having such a great time rereading this story again, but now in physical. This is such a lovely story. Anyone who hasn't read it, what are you doing? Go and read it now, immediately. Next up I have Punch Drunk Love, which was a very surprising story for me. I have never read anything by this author, and I'm having such a great time reading this manhwa. And as you can see, I have yet to read this one, but that is because I'm currently reading Dangerous Convenience Store Volume 3. Okay, moving on to the other little stack here. I think the first ones are more slice of life, contemporary stories, and here I have Hira Yasumi Volume 1. I don't know anything about this manga, but it seemed interesting, and I do enjoy reading slice of life manga. So hopefully this is going to be a favorite one. Next up, I have one that, again, I have not heard anyone talk about this, but it has to do with the fashion industry, and that piqued my interest, and that is Bliss Volume 1. And just look at those covers. That's so pretty. And the art style as well. Absolutely beautiful. I also got the second one with another amazing cover. And I cannot wait to read this. This is one that I really want to read the first 2 volumes that I own before I buy the rest, and hopefully they will become one of my favorites. Next up, I have the shoujo, and let's start off with the Saber's Book Cafe story in Another World. I know this is a fantasy, which is like really cozy and cute, and I really want to read this month. I also got the second volume. And next up, I have one that I have had in my radar for a really long time. It seems like such a it seems like it's going to be such a fun story to read, and that is Marriage Toxin. I only got the first volume just to try it out and see if I like it or not, and I have not read it, but I will do it soon. Next up, I have Opposites Attract, which was one of my favorite reads of August, and I cannot wait for the second volume to be out. And another one that I think is also going to be like cozy fantasy is this one, which is Past the Monster My Lady. I only got the first volume, again, just to try it out and see if I'm going to like this story or not. And the art, again, is beautiful. That's so pretty. Okay, for the mangas that are part of the August reading log, this is really embarrassing, but I only read Opposites Attract and Mask Danshi. So I've only read this too. This is so embarrassing, guys. I promise to start reading more, but if you are curious to know what I think about this BL and this shoujo, go ahead and watch the reading log for the month of August. And with that, this video is over. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and give a like. It helps grow this channel. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.